The day has ended. The world outside is quiet. Shadows grow long in the fading light. Most lights are off, replaced by the soft glow of the moon. This is the time for rest, for our bodies to repair, for our minds to go quiet. But for many, the night brings something else: overthinking. The daytime is full of noise. Our phones buzz, our colleagues talk, our to-do lists beckon, our attention is constantly pulled in different directions. But at night, the distractions fade. This silence can be calming, but it can also create space for our thoughts to run wild. With nothing to stop them, our worries and anxieties can take center stage. Our brains are problem-solving machines, even when we're not consciously aware of it. They are constantly working to process information and make sense of the world. During the day, we can often push aside worries and anxieties as we focus on tasks and responsibilities. But at night, when the demands of the day are gone, these thoughts can resurface with a vengeance. Our brains, no longer occupied with external stimuli, turn inward, replaying past events, analyzing present concerns, and anticipating future challenges. Our bodies are governed by a complex system of hormones, and these hormones can have a significant impact on our thoughts and emotions. One hormone in particular, cortisol, plays a crucial role in our stress response. Cortisol levels typically peak in the morning, helping us to feel alert and energized, and gradually decline throughout the day. However, for people who experience anxiety or stress, cortisol levels may remain elevated at night, contributing to racing thoughts and difficulty sleeping. Section 5. The solitude of night. The night is a time for solitude. As the world around us quiets down, the stillness of the night can envelop us in a cocoon of tranquility. The hustle and bustle of the day fade away, leaving us alone with our thoughts. For many, this is a welcome respite from the demands of daily life. The night offers a sanctuary, a moment to unwind and recharge. It is a time to engage in activities that bring us peace, whether it's reading a book, listening to soft music, or simply sitting in silence. The quiet and stillness can be conducive to reflection and introspection. In the absence of external distractions, we can turn our attention inward, exploring the depths of our minds and hearts. The night becomes a canvas for our thoughts and emotions. We may find ourselves thinking about our relationships, the connections we have with others, and the moments we've shared. Memories come flooding back, and we may ponder the paths we've taken and the choices we've made. Our goals, our hopes and fears also come to the forefront. The night provides a space to dream, to envision the future, and to confront the uncertainties that lie ahead. It is a time to set intentions and to find the courage to pursue our aspirations. This kind of self-reflection can be healthy and productive, offering us a chance to gain clarity and insight into our lives. It allows us to understand ourselves better, to recognize our strengths and weaknesses, and to grow as individuals, helping us to gain clarity and insight into our lives. The night can be a time of healing, a moment to find solace and comfort in our own company. It is an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves and to nurture our inner world. However, for some, the solitude of night can amplify feelings of loneliness and isolation. The silence can be deafening and the darkness can feel oppressive. Without the distractions of the day, negative thoughts can take hold, leading to a sense of despair, leading to a spiral of negative thoughts. It is important to recognize these feelings and to seek support when needed. The night, while a time for solitude, does not have to be a time of suffering. Reaching out to loved ones, engaging in self-care, and finding healthy ways to cope can make a significant difference. The solitude of night is a complex and multifaceted experience. It can be a time of peace and reflection, or a time of loneliness and introspection. By embracing the night with mindfulness and compassion, we can navigate its depths and find our own path to tranquility. Section 6. The two sides of the coin. Nighttime overthinking is a double-edged sword. It can be both a blessing and a curse, depending on how we navigate through it. On the one hand, it can be an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. The quiet of the night provides a unique space for reflection, free from the distractions of the day. When we allow ourselves to sit with our thoughts without judgment or distraction, we can gain valuable insights into our own minds. This introspection can lead to a deeper understanding of our emotions, motivations, and desires. We might uncover hidden emotions, make important connections, or even come up with creative solutions to problems that have been plaguing us. These moments of clarity can be incredibly rewarding and can lead to significant personal growth. For instance, journaling at night can help us process our day, understand our feelings, and set intentions for the future. It can be a therapeutic practice that brings a sense of relief and clarity. On the other hand, nighttime overthinking can trap us in a cycle of worry and negativity. Our minds can become like broken records, replaying the same anxieties and fears over and over again. This can lead to sleepless nights and increased stress. Our minds can become like broken records, replaying the same anxieties and fears over and over again. This can lead to sleepless nights and increased stress. The darkness and silence of the night can amplify our worries, making them seem larger and more insurmountable than they are. It's important to recognize when our thoughts are becoming unproductive and to take steps to break the cycle. Techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, or even getting out of bed and doing a quiet activity can help. Mindfulness can help us stay present and prevent our thoughts from spiraling out of control. By focusing on our breath or the sensations in our body, we can ground ourselves in the present moment and reduce anxiety. Engaging in a quiet activity such as reading or journaling can also help shift our focus away from our worries and provide a sense of calm. It's about finding what works for us and incorporating it into our nightly routine. Ultimately, nighttime overthinking is a part of the human experience. By understanding its dual nature, we can learn to harness its positive aspects while mitigating its negative effects. With practice and self-awareness, we can turn the night into a time of reflection and growth rather than a source of stress and anxiety. So the next time you find yourself lost in thought at night, remember that you have the power to shape your experience. Embrace the opportunity for introspection, but also be kind to yourself and take steps to manage your worries. After all, the night is a time for rest and renewal. Good night and sweet dreams. Section 7. Taming the Nighttime Thoughts. As the world around us quiets down and the night takes over, our minds often become a playground for thoughts that we've pushed aside during the day. These nighttime thoughts can be overwhelming, but there are ways to manage them. The good news is that we don't have to be at the mercy of our nighttime thoughts. We can take control and create a peaceful environment for our minds to rest. There are effective strategies we can use to manage overthinking and reclaim our peace of mind. One of the most powerful tools at our disposal is mindfulness. By staying present and focusing on the here and now, we can prevent our thoughts from spiraling out of control. One helpful technique is journaling. When we write down our thoughts, we give them a place to exist outside of our minds. This act of externalizing our thoughts can make them feel less overwhelming and more manageable. By writing down our thoughts, we can externalize them, making them feel less overwhelming. This process can also help us identify patterns in our thinking and address any recurring issues that may be causing us stress. Deep breathing exercises can also be incredibly effective in calming the nervous system and quieting the mind. By focusing on our breath, we can anchor ourselves in the present moment and reduce the impact of racing thoughts. Another important tip is to avoid self-judgment. It's easy to fall into the trap of criticizing ourselves for our thoughts, but this only adds to our anxiety. Instead, we should practice self-compassion and remind ourselves that it's normal to have thoughts, even if they're not always pleasant. It's easy to fall into the trap of criticizing ourselves for our thoughts, but this only adds to our anxiety. By practicing self-compassion, we can create a more supportive internal environment. This means acknowledging our thoughts without judgment and treating ourselves with the same kindness we would offer a friend. Another strategy is to create a bedtime routine that promotes relaxation. This could include activities like reading a book, listening to calming music, or taking a warm bath. By establishing a routine, we signal to our bodies and minds that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. Creating a comfortable sleep environment is also crucial. This means making sure our bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. Investing in a good mattress and pillows can make a significant difference in the quality of our sleep. Limiting screen time before bed is another important factor. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and computers can interfere with our natural sleep cycles. By setting aside our devices at least an hour before bed, we can help our bodies transition into a restful state. By incorporating these strategies into our nightly routine, we can tame our nighttime thoughts and create a peaceful environment for rest. Remember, it's all about finding what works best for you and being consistent with your practices. Sweet dreams. Section 8. You are not alone. If you find yourself struggling with nighttime overthinking, it's important to remember that you are not alone. This is a common experience, and there is no shame in seeking help if you need it. Talking to a therapist or counselor can provide you with valuable tools and strategies for managing anxiety and improving your sleep. Remember, you deserve to experience restful nights and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the day. Section 9. Embracing the stillness. The silence of the night can be daunting, but it can also be a source of great peace. Instead of fearing the stillness, try to embrace it. Use this time to connect with yourself, to reflect on your day, and to practice gratitude for all that you have in your life. With a little effort, you can transform your nights from a time of worry and anxiety into a time of rest and rejuvenation.